LMS data entry module, enter a valid registration number and password and click on Login button. Select the relevant post, click on OK button and proceed ahead. From the main dashboard, click on LMS and from the drop-down menu, click on Data Entry Internal Correspondence. In case you want to create a new case, click on New Case button and a dialog box with mandatory fields of registration number, name, domain, case type, text type, month and year will open. Please note that registration number field is mandatory where the user can search for a particular person by searching via person's name, registration number, NTN, NICOP POC and passport number. In case the record exists in the FBR system, then the system shall display the relevant record. Users can select the record and the system shall auto-populate the person's registration number and name. In case no record exists in the system, then there is a provision for the user to enter the person's registration number and name manually to proceed with the case entry. To create a new case, enter the required case details including the registration number, name, select the domain, case type, text type, month and year. Click on OK button to proceed ahead. Once the case is selected, the buttons of Edit Case, Delete and Assignments will also be enabled. Please note here that only the case creator can edit the case or can delete the case. Once the case is created, click on the respective case and the New button on the bottom of the screen will be enabled. Click on the New button. Upon clicking, all the available case stages will appear and select your respective case stage. Once you have selected the desired case stage, a form will open up. This form contains all mandatory case-related details that needs to be filled in. Also, if any field requires some value in amount, then you may enter 0 in case there is no value available. Click on plus action button to view the available options to populate the respective field. After providing all of the relevant information, click on Save button and proceed ahead. Please note here that in the case stage information form, the field of appeal status is mandatory. Upon clicking on the plus action button, a dialog box will open where you will select the option of pending or decided. Please also note that in the documents attachment of order is mandatory to be attached. Once the case stage is added, you can also add hearing or stays against the respective case. Click on Add Hearing or Stay button. Upon clicking, a dialog box will open. From the open dialog box, click on the first option of hearing. Upon clicking, a dialog box will open. Fill in the relevant information and click on Save button to proceed ahead. Similar procedure will be followed if you need to add any stay against the case. Once you have added the hearing and the stay, you can view the details by clicking on the View button under the respective headers. Please note that in case you want to get a print of the hearing and the stays, then you will get all the entered case stages record along with all hearing stays in that one single print using the Print button. To initiate a correspondence in Iris LMS, click on LMS button from the main dashboard. From the drop-down menu, select Data Entry Internal Correspondence. Next, the LMS data entry screen will open, where all case details and history can be viewed. From this screen, the respective case can be viewed, edited, etc. To make the changes, click on the respective case. Once the case is selected, only then the button of New Case, Edit, Delete, and Assignments will be enabled. Click on the Assignments button to proceed with the correspondence. Next, a dialog box will open. Click on New button to proceed. Upon clicking New, a dialog box will open displaying all assignments with the respective description and code. From this list, select your desired assignment, and a next dialog box will open. Click on To button to select the assignee. Select your assignee from the list or manually by writing the name in the search bar. Fill in all the mandatory fields, which include due date as well. Once the assignee is selected and due date is filled in, click on plus action button if there are any document to be attached. Click on Save button to proceed ahead. After clicking the Save button, the next screen will reflect the complete assignment history, which shows that the process of correspondence is initiated. Once the correspondence is initiated and assigned to the respective assignee, the assignee will log into IRIS for further action. To view the initiated correspondence, the assignee will receive the correspondence in Inbox under the Appeals tab. Select the respective case and the Assignments button will be enabled. Then click on Assignments button. The next screen will show the details of the received assignments. Upon selecting the respective assignment, the buttons of Reply, Forward, Print and Continue will enable. Click on Continue button. In the next open screen, click on To button to further assign the correspondence to the respective officer. Once the officer is selected and all mandatory information is filled in, click on Save button to proceed ahead. The next screen will show you the correspondence history so far. Next, the officer to whom the assignment is assigned will log into IRIS to complete the process. Once logged in, the officer can view the assignment in the inbox under the Appeals section. Select the case and Assignments button will be enabled. Click on Assignments button. The next screen shows the assignment along with the details of the initiator and other assignees. Click on the respective case and the Reply button will be enabled. Click on Reply button. The next screen will show you a pop-up displaying the assignment description and code. Click on Select button. Upon selecting, a pop-up screen will open. Now, click on plus action button to make the final decision. Enter the relevant details or comments pertaining to the correspondence. Once the decision is selected, click on Save button at the bottom of the page. Once the assignment is received, the assignee can also take the decision and not forward it to the higher authority. To do so, the assignee will click on the Reply button. A pop-up screen will show. Click on Select button. In the next popped-up screen, click on plus action button and choose the decision type. Click on Select button and decision will appear on the screen. Once the decision is taken, click on Save button. And now this decision can be viewed by the initiator. Similarly, the initiator will open the IRIS profile. Click on LMS, select Data Entry Internal Correspondence. And from the dashboard, select the respective case. Click on the Enabled Assignment button. A pop-up screen will show up displaying the entire correspondence process. Select the topmost response and click on View button. Here, the decision can be viewed and correspondence process is completed, and in the final decision against the assignment is received. To access the reporting module of LMS, log into Iris using a valid registration number and password and click on Login button to proceed. From the open dialog box, select your relevant post. Next, you will see the main dashboard screen, and from the menu on top of the screen, click on LMS. From the drop-down menu, click on Reports. Iris LMS module gives you 4 types of reports: field formation wise, sector wise, advanced search, and stage wise. In field formation wise reports, we can view respective cases entered in LMS and their associated revenue. Choose the respective filter and click on Search button. The total number of cases display at the end of the report. Sector-wise reports reflect sector-wise count of cases along with cumulative revenue involved for each sector. Choose the respective filter and click on Search button. Total number of cases shall be displayed at the end of the report. Advanced search reports reflect the current case stage and all details pertaining to a particular case. Clicking on any value shall show the data entry values, hearing, and stages entered during data entry. Choose the respective filter and click on Search button to proceed ahead. Stage-wise reports reflect stage-wise count of cases. Clicking on any record shall display the details of each case individually. Choose the respective filter and click on Search button to proceed ahead.